my creatives. So today we're going to make a paper rose, and that will be, let's see, we're going to be making it, I'm making it out of lavender paper, which is actually, let's see, the name of the paper is Purple Posy, of course. Paper Posy. All right. The other thing is granny apple green or green, some green. Any green will do. And I'm using my heart punch, which is a pack. It comes with two. One is a scalloped edge, one is just a plain edge. I'm using the plain edge and glue. Hopefully my glue lasts. I still didn't get my order yet. So, shall we? Yes, we shall. I did a few of the things ahead of time because basically I think, let's see, can I move? No, I can't move that over there. Okay, so I tried to get out of the way. Let me see if I can get out of the way. Let's see. Dun, da, 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 da. I'm going to push myself into a corner. There we go. Okay. So, first thing you have to do is set up. I did some preliminaries because it takes a little while to do it, and I didn't want to hold you up here. I think I'd rather be an inspiration for you to go off and do this on your own rather than sit here and watch me. Did I put my head in there? Oh, wait. All right, so what you need is you need to start punching out some hearts. Now, you might have, how can I put this? Our cardstock is very, very, it's like layers, and what will happen is it'll take a little while to manipulate and maneuver the paper. You can do this with thinner paper. I chose to do it with our cardstock because I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, hence the reason why I'm on here, in case you did not know that. There it is. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to have a set, and I was inspired by another paper crafter, which is on YouTube. You can just put paper roses and you will get a whole ton of different people who do it. But it's all similar. So what you do is you take two and you are going to glue down the center. Hopefully I can get some glue out of here. See, a very thin line of glue. You're going to go from the point to the corner and get your little rose, your heart in that little edge there. That's your first one. That's one. The second one's going to be 4. You're going to stay down the center line, line up the corner and the top edge, just like this. It's 2, and then the third one goes here. And you're going to see how. Now, if you don't have a punch, you can always just do the heart, cut the hearts out yourself. Just make sure they're all equal. And you're following a pattern. So there's 4, right? And then the last one will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. 5. Same thing. Right down the center. Come on. Just a little bit more glue. Here we go. You don't need much. Just down the center. Make sure your corner and your curve matches. Go to the next center. Come on, we can do this. I think I have enough to make it. So I'm not using very much glue. You want to make sure they that it dries completely before you start doing the next part. There we go. So our celebration sale started, our catalog, our new mini catalog came out, and as long with that, as well with that, is a special for joining up. So if you feel like you would spend maybe $150 on product, you can get it for $99, plus they have some extra papers that they're throwing in if you join the team. So let me know if you want more information. I could send you a link. I can send you more information. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hearts that you need. All made into little product there, right? So there's that. What you do with the first one, and I'll start this one off since I'm taking my bone folder, and I also have a pair of tweezers. There's different things you can use, whatever works for you. So what you want to do is you want to break down the fibers a little bit. So you're going to go across the paper using your thumb, right? So you're curling the edges right across. Now, this part here, you see, this is because it was glued here. This is open. You're going to go in there too on this one. Then I'm going to take my little, here, wait. These are better because they're longer. My long nose pliers. I'm going to hold on to the edge here. And I'm just going to twist around. Okay. And see how it holds it once I twisted it? I'm going to go right to here. And I'm twisting. So I worked this one a lot more. Just gonna go in here. And twist. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm grabbing the inside and I'm twisting it around so that it makes this little bitty bud. Okay, right, I want to glue this. Hopefully I have some glue left. Just gonna glue it right in there. Just a little bit of glue, please. Don't need a lot. I'm gonna go from the bottom, take this, come around. Okay. Let this settle someplace. Okay. Second part, number 2, that has the 4 piece. Excuse me. We're doing the same thing, only this time where we have that half piece, I'm curling the paper in the opposite direction. And you can almost see, oh, excuse me, every time I drink the water, you would think I was drinking beer or something. So this goes, and it starts to look like curling petals. Pebbles. And then I want to go inside. I want to curl that part too. And I have a tendency to pull it towards me, bringing it towards me like this, and that's why it keep moving out of range. I'm trying to keep, let me move this light up here a little bit. There we go. Give you more light. So you're pretty much breaking down that fiber, putting a curl in it. You can see I've been working on it. It's better to take your time with it than to rush through. Right. So now this is going to go inside, and the same thing. I'm going to take it and I'm going to curl in. Just going around the pliers. You see how it looks like it's making little petals on it? Petals like a rose. As the rose opens, you can see each individual petal. That's what these look like. So I'm going to bring this one over to, you'll get the feel of which ones you should move. You're going to go like that. And I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to put a little glue on this one. Right in here. Just a little bit of glue, please. Here we go. Can't keep it that way. We're gonna turn this over here. And with this one, what I want to do is I want to clip this right here. Just a little bit. Not much. See the little hole I got there? Now I'm holding this because I don't want it to go anywhere just yet. You can take your little pliers and just gently turn each of these. See? There we go. Like that. See his little petals. Now, what should happen is this should fit right in there. Just like that. I'm going to take my just open it up a little bit because I want this to turn around, sort of like it's almost opening up. And as you work with the cardstock, it starts to break apart the layers, and you can see it makes the flower look bigger. Okay. That one will go in there like that. And then we'll work on the last one. You can see I started already to curve this, break down the fiber here just to make it curl out, because this will be mostly the outside. Take the inner one here and just give it a memory. Get out, bring it in. There we go. Okay, just going to give this a little bit of a hit with glue. And stick just a little bit in here. So it's got to have a little bit of glue too. Come on. There we go. Sit it right there so that it can dry, right like that. And we're going to work on the outside leaves, the calyx that you attach to the bottom while that dries. Okay. Now you're going to take a piece of, depending upon how big your hearts are. So these hearts are roughly, what? They're roughly 2 inches at the widest point. Okay. And approximately 2 by 2, so that's pretty much it. So this is a almost 4 by 4 inch piece of cardstock that I folded in half again, and folded on the diagonal. Okay, now with it folded, I'm going to start in half and half again. I'm going to take this corner here, so the opening is away from me. Okay. We're not going to cut in this area here. We're going to cut on the outside, and we're going to make like a leaf shape from one side to another, just like that. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go roughly around from the same area, come around, and go to the top. Okay, so it looks like a leaf. When I open it up, okay, and I want to break down the fiber here. So I soften it up a little bit. There we have a place for our little rose to go, sit in here. So I'm going to try to squeeze a little bit more glue out of here. Hey June, hi, nice to see you. Yeah, it does come out really pretty. So I'm going to go across the lines that are in the center of, oh, I think I'm just about out. There we go. And then I'm going to put right in the center, and I'm going to bring up, putting my only where those little corners are, right like that. I'm just holding it there till it dries. Now this could go on a package if you wanted to, and it can be done, but you would have to make sure that you clip a hole, or you could poke a hole at the bottom. I have my pokey tool here. Do I have my pokey tool? Nope. But you would poke a hole from in here to go all the way through. See how I got that there? And then you could put a chenille stem. I would hook the chenille stem, put the unhooked end first, have it come out the bottom, and I would add a little bit of glue in there so it holds on, and then you can have them standing in a vase. But I think these are better for packaging, to be honest with you. Now I'm still holding it because I want all the glue to attach on the calyx. Okay? So you can make it as wide or as narrow as you want. And there's your rose. Hopefully you can see that well from here. Very simple. And like I said, if you don't have the punches, you could always just make sure that you cut out your hearts with, if you're gonna do it by hand, you know how we used to cut out hearts when we were kids and made Valentines instead of going to Walgreens and picking them up. So just make sure they're all pretty much the same size so that they can fold over each other. All right, and that's it. It's really pretty simple. And again, if you have any questions, I will try to answer them. What else do we have? That's it, pretty much. Try to see you on Mondays. Mondays are getting kind of tough with, I've been having some issues with technology. Who doesn't, I guess? Everybody's trying to get everything done on technology now, so it's kind of hard. But I will be here. I will try again, or I will upload a video for you. I think I might try to send out some pre-made, pre-folded stuff so you could follow along if you're interested in that. I will probably have some more information later on in the week. Thanks for being here. Bye.